You might say we grew up fast. You might say we grew up hard. You might say there's just way too many kids running through this yard. There was always music. There was always noise. We saw ourselves through a lot of stuff before we headed for the doors. Every year in the spring, the days grow longer, and then there's a rusty old piece of my heart that turned 16 again. I can still see you standing there, glitter in your hair. Then you twirled around the floor in that black satin dress you wore. Words that we spoke that night, still rattling around in my mind. That was the very, very first time I touched you. Every year in the spring, the days grow longer, and then there's a rusty old piece of my heart that turned 16 again. Memories of photographs that you don't need eyes to see. More than that, I can still recall the things you said to me, the things you said to me. Saw you in the Safeway parking lot. I know you didn't see me. You had our grandson on your hip. You were loading groceries. I just take one long look at you and I can't believe that I'm me. How good does it get before it's just too good to be? It's good to be. Every year in the spring, the days grow longer, and then there's a rusty old piece of my heart that turned 16 again.
Barry Booty Boos, and at last they caught the second.
What's up?
What?
I unmuted us. Your headphones aren't on.
Oh.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Pat.
Hi.
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 How are you?
I'm Batman.
That's so funny. So Amber, oh, I might have to, because I'm hearing like echoes everywhere. I think I'm gonna have to move this thing.
Echo.
Echo. No, so Amber was being funny, and she's like, "Oh no, that's gonna work." There we go. That'll work.
You're just blocking me, man.
I'm just trying to like, that is so much better.
Oh, hey, your thing's falling off the wall.
I know. I saw that. It's all right. It's
I
just
hate it when your things fall off the
I
wall.
do hate it when my thing falls off the wall.
When you're not throwing it hard enough to make it stick.
So Amber was like, that's so funny. Amber was like, oh, they were talking about Halloween costumes. And her mom was yelling at her. She's like, you guys could be Batman and Robin. Oh, dude, that's actually a really good bee impersonation. You guys could be Batman and Robin.
Yeah.
And Amber's like, oh, I'll be Batman. And I'm like, really? Let's hear your Batman voice. She goes, I don't have one. I go, it's because I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. You're
I'm Batman.
no, I'm Batman.
She's like, well, do your Robin voice. Hi, Batman.
Hi. Can you throw me your Batarang over here? Let's play catch.
Hi.
Hi.
Speaking of that, did you see Guardians of the Galaxy 2?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
Loved it.
It's like when he makes the ball and they start forming it and they play the stupidest game of catch ever with the like energy ball.
Yeah. I just, yeah.
You know the spot I'm talking about.
Yeah. I was a little disappointed with the way that
Just
ended.
a little disappointed.
Yeah. I thought it was cool. I've been wanting to see Guardian of the Galaxies 1 because there's a lot of Easter eggs.
You haven't seen it?
I have.
Okay.
I've just been trying to find it so I can see it
Yeah.
again. I want to see those two back to back.
They're good.
Yeah. So,
They're really good.
by the way, I'm back too. In case anybody wonders, I'm the bald, shiny-headed guy standing over here.
Patrick's back. And Amber's
Actually, I'm not
already complaining now. She's texting. She's not texting. She's on the YouTube. She's like, "Oh my god, again with the movie." Yeah, with that movie. Mm-hmm. You want to come back and watch it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Bring popcorn.
I'll make popcorn. It's hot. It's hot in here tonight.
Take your clothes off. It's getting hot in here.
I'm pretty sure we would lose all listenership at that point.
Well, I know
Everybody's gone.
I'm looking down at myself and I'm schwitzing just a little bit.
It's hot in here.
Well, turn a fan on, you big baby.
I'm gonna go turn the AC.
Turn the AC
Here,
on.
you monologue. Tell people where you've been. What's going on with you? I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I don't have a very good, it's all started back on May 1. In case all y'all weren't listening, I slipped and hurt myself. I found a big patch of ice buried under the snow one day. And if any of you guys that are wrestling fanatics know what a pile driver is, it's where you take the wrestling opponent and you grab around their waist and you basically drive their head and shoulders into the mat. Yes, the other guy has got him and he drives his head and shoulders in the mat. That was me, exactly as you see it on the wrestling mat, only the floor did not give. It was paving. It was pavement, and it was hard, and there was no give. So apparently when I did the upside-down pile driver, actually it's not upside down, it's just a pile driver, I missed the bucket of the skid steer by 6 inches. I almost split open my cantaloupe on the bucket, but I missed it luckily by 6 inches. But when I came down, apparently I slammed my vertebrae up in my neck into my spinal cord, which in turn flattened my spinal cord, which in turn my shoulders and arms started going numb. And that's when the doctor says, yeah, we got the MRI back and we got to talk. I said, is it bad? He goes, you need surgery. All right, get me scheduled. He goes, you need surgery tomorrow. Or you're in a wheelchair forever.
Forever.
Smithers. Thank you, Smithers. Yes, forever. We need echo. Ever. That was awesome. Anyway,
For on the fly, that wasn't terrible.
No. Yeah, we're in the studio. Whoa.
My brother's calling me.
I hear a foghorn.
Yeah, dude, sorry, man. Working on the podcast.
I'll answer the phone. Talk
I'm
to your
not
bro.
answering the
come
phone.
On.
He knows I'm on the podcast.
You know
knows
what?
time to start.
Maybe he's calling you, and it's important to do something to do with the podcast.
I know what it's about.
It's just,
They got a new short film that they're submitting into to go to Sundance, and they sent me the audio earlier today. And would you like to take a guess and a wager as to when do you think, pray tell, the deadline for Sundance is?
October 1st.
Try Friday.
I was close. I was really close.
I got the files today.
And he wants you to be working on them.
I think he does, and I'm sorry, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, this will be the last podcast until Friday. Oh, wait, it doesn't matter.
It is the last podcast till Friday.
You will never hear from Drew again.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's all good. We're gonna have a good time. It's great. No, it's cool. He actually did a bit of the audio stuff anyway. He just said, "Hey, polish this up as much as you can and get everything to sit properly." Yeah, and do the best you can. So guess who's not sleeping tonight? Which is awesome because guess who has an author coming in the morning to finish up their audiobook? This guy who's got 2 thumbs and going to work with no sleep. This guy.
Yay.
Guess who's got 2 index fingers and going to be drumming in 2 weeks or in a week and a half?
That has
This guy, 2 index fingers.
Is that some kind of joke towards
Do you
someone?
know a friend of ours who no longer has 2 index fingers? That is
Yeah.
a drummer.
Yes.
Yes. See.
We love you.
We love you a long time.
And I hear that he's been practicing diligently using a hair scrunchie and tape.
I bet it's going to work. It's just going to be interesting because you use your index finger a lot with like the different types of rolls and stuff.
right.
You need it.
Well,
So it's sad.
I don't know that he cut it all off. He's got.
Oh no, it's
some.
gone.
The whole thing. You've seen it?
Yeah, he sent me a picture of it. That whole finger is gone.
Did he send you a picture of the finger or the space where it used to be?
He sent me a picture of his hand.
How bad is it?
That finger is gone. They were able to save the middle finger and the thumb.
Oh, great. So he can still flip us off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good.
We can still be number 1. Yay! It's like Mr. Bean. Hi.
Phil, if you're listening, we love you, and this is all in good fun. Hey,
He knows.
I know.
He knows.
I know we're not supposed to plug products or anything particular, but I have to. I have
Pat's
to plug.
back. He's got to plug some products.
Oh man, this is cool.
Oh man, this is so cool.
I've been
Look at
researching.
this.
Shut up.
Shut
Let me
up, eh?
talk. So, all you guitar fanatics and
I've missed you.
that have this.
This is just the
affinity
pre-show. This isn't the actual show.
that have an affinity for. Shut up.
Okay.
No, no, I'm just kidding. I don't care if you talk over me. You bastard.
That's.
Oh, can I say bastard on this?
I think you just did. We don't have a meep button.
Oh well.
We should. I should get a.
Can I say damn it too?
I don't know. I hope we don't get in trouble for this. Probably. We're fine.
Damn it, bastard.
That's what. Yeah.
I mean that with love.
Mm-hmm.
So my darling wife, took it upon herself because my birthday's on the 15th. Send small unmarked bills. Small meaning nothing less than $5 a piece.
Nothing more than 100.
Yeah, I need a couple $100 to buy this other effects pedal, but this one here, I just got it. I got it today. UPS man made my day happy.
Camera here.
Camera. I can't even speak.
Electro Harmonics Canyon.
Canyon. This thing, you guys need to check it out on YouTube. It is so
YouTube.
trippy.
If you're watching live, you're watching on YouTube.
YouTube, yeah. But
YouTube.
Electro Harmonics, this thing's called the Canyon. It's a very small device, but it is big at what it does.
It's a standard pedal.
Yeah,
It's a standard single pedal size, but it's got a lot of stuff in it. I got a lot of sibilance tonight.
it's better than plosive. But yeah, see,
With
look
the
at that.
plastic.
It's itty bitty. But this thing here,
Standard.
it does. It does delay. It does
It's the same size as the Soul Food, which I guess is slightly smaller than the standard.
reverb. It's got a reverse, so it plays everything in reverse. It's got the old tape delay sound, the slapback stuff. It's got verb on it, which you could set up your reverbs. It's got an octave generator in it, so you could be playing your guitar, and it does this sound effect of an octave above and below as you're playing. Really cool. And then it's got shimmer, which sounds like when you play a chord, it sounds like you're playing a chord on a keyboard, and it emulates a keyboard
Behind it. Yeah,
kinda
you
like
blend it in.
strings.
Yeah.
And it's so cool. And I bought one, and I've got to play with it a couple times. And
I will tell you, because I had watched the videos on this one, and I didn't like the shimmer. But then when Pat brought it in here and started playing with it, I loved the shimmer because we blended it really subtly to where it was almost like it was just someone playing the keys behind it, rather than having it sound like you're playing the keyboard and a guitar at the same time. And it sounded really cool.
And I got to show you this one more thing. My buddy here, he gave me a birthday present.
I might have.
Yeah, let me get this. It's
a DoD Overdrive. It's the 250.
It's got some poop. You can say poop. I know that.
Yeah.
It's got lots of poop. This thing here, I can't wait to hear it with the telly. And then I want to put this in line with the Canyon and my wah pedal. Yeah, baby. I'm going to have fun.
It'll be good.
It'll be good.
All right, dude. Why don't we get this started? We've been on pre-show for a bit. Let's go ahead and start the show. You want to announce 1 and 3, and then you'll actually read. You can read the 2 that you sent in, so it would be 1 and 4.
That's mighty white of you.
So, but why don't you announce 1 and 3? You cool with that? Home slice. All right. Here we go. And on this episode of Classless Chat,
Buried booty booze.
hanging on by your teeth over Niagara Falls.
At least they caught the second robber that day.
Unibrow babe.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, what you are about to hear is the future of entertainment. May I present to you Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Pat.
Welcome all to Pat O'Malley's Patio Furniture Emporium and Pub, where you'll enjoy the comfort of fine, handcrafted patio furniture and a fine handcrafted pint. No blarney here. You can see the quality of our outdoor furnishings. Our lounge chairs are stout, and so is the ale. This week, when you buy a new patio swing, we'll help you swing even more when we throw in a keg of our finest brew. That's right, at Patio O'Malley's, only the finest patio furniture will do.
And Irish
No
whiskey.
potatoes here. That's right, no potatoes. Take a swing at our leprechaun pinata. One smack with Patty's shillelagh and win 50% off your purchase. You'll find us downtown Boise. Call 208-555-5555. That's right, Patio O'Malley's Patio Furniture Emporium and Pub. You'll find the luck here today.
Today.
No leprechauns were hurt in the making of this commercial.
Find the luck. Here. So I love how horribly raspy your voice is with that. 'Cause you did that right after surgery. You were like a week out. You're like,
I can't talk. Well, I was working on my Batman impersonation. Well, you gotta understand that, when they put the plate in my neck, they literally cut me open here. I got this really wicked scar here, and they grabbed my esophagus and all the innards and went, and moved it about 3 feet this way.
like they should have.
And the plate is in between my esophagus, basically my windpipe and my spine in between. So I could feel it, and I still have trouble swallowing water and food. I mean, I'm always choking on that stuff. And they said, basically, get over it.
That's life now.
Yeah. So now I got this really sultry, voice. I sound like one of those barroom babes that smoked all of her life.
You sound like an old timer.
Hey, what? You sound like you look, old man. Hey, I'll slap you silly, you young whippersnapper.
Only if you can catch me. Get my cane. Sad thing is, I need a cane sometimes.
You do, you
I
cripple.
totally do.
Oh, well, the best we can do is we can give you a shtick.
I got my drumstick.
Yeah, we can tape it to either side of your kneecap.
I can beat you with a ruler. Rah, rah.
That's not funny. I'm sorry. You're not funny.
You're not funny.
I'm going to keep...
funny.
I crush your skull. Crash, 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 crash.
Crash. It'd have to be, oh, look, people can crash me. Crash.
I can't crush you, but I can crush...
It's hard because it's like you're backwards on the camera, so you're like trying to figure out crash. All right, well, that's dumb.
Not that I've crushed myself, I crush you. I'm thinking crushing your skull right now. You have headache yet?
Very much so.
Oh, good.
Very, very much so.
I hope it hurts real bad.
Well, welcome to Classless Chat. I am Drew, and this is my compadre.
Patio furniture.
That's what I call him. Like every time he calls, patio furniture.
Patio furniture. How are you?
How the heck are you?
Well, I'm a wee little fella, but I'm doing all right.
Which is hilarious because so Amber is here. Amber was here a little bit ago because we were doing dinner.
Crap out of her. I'm sorry.
You did. You totally scared her. I think she needed to go home and change. She's here, and compared to me, okay, so I'm 6 feet tall, which is not short, but anymore it's not like really tall either. And
You're closer to a 5'9", 6-footer.
no, I am depending on the day and how well I slept and what time of day, it's 5'11 3/4 or 6 1/4. So
He
I
swelled
split
a
the
little
difference,
bit.
and it's 6 feet. I just say 6 feet flat. But she is 5 foot even. So she's like a solid foot under me. And Pat here is like 6'4".
No, after the surgery, I'm about 6'2 1/4.
Are you? So
I've lost some weight.
I'm already in trouble. She's commenting. Joe!
Yeah. How dare you? I'm going to say it, you bastard.
You should have. I told you, baby, if you were here, you could have held it back. But no, you had to go. And
Why do you sound like a
And
male
go.
version of Rosanna Dana? I just don't get it.
maybe I make an offer you counterfeit.
No, you've ruined it. You just need to stop.
Just stop. Stop it. Just stop it right now.
Don't you got in the good? Hey man, we could talk. hey, we could do Cheech and Chong, man.
No, man. Jesus is gone. Jesus is not here.
Hey man, open the door. I got the stuff, man. Cops are after me. Dave's not here.
Dave's not here.
Yeah.
Oh, man, it's Dave. No, man, Dave's not here, yeah. I love it. Love it. So Pat is back with us. We are in the recording. So
I'm also front.
yes, Pat is front with us. So we talked a little bit and had Pat discuss a little bit what happened to him and why he was gone for so long on the pre-show, which is available on YouTube. You can subscribe at YouTube. Find us on there. It's Classless Chat. Yeah, you can find us on there, and it's only on the YouTube. We do a little pre-show, and he discussed why he was gone for so long and where he's been. Obviously, he had surgery. We've talked about it a lot. We've been praying for Pat for quite some time now, which has been good.
Yes, thank you very much. Prayers have been fantastic. So real quick to recap, yesterday I had my last physical therapy visit. Okay.
How was it?
It was physical.
Did she have man hands?
No, it was a him.
Did he have she hands?
I'm not going to say nothing. He's a nice guy, and I'm not going to. No, he did a great job. Let's put it this way: the folks over there, and I can't really name names, but they're fantastic, and they are a physical therapy outfit here in Kuna, and they are in Kuna.
But we're in Nampa.
I don't care. I live in Kuna
I know, but the studio is in Nampa.
with a capital Q.
Okay.
Okay.
Anywho, I know who you're talking
No,
about.
anyways, so now I'm going to have to go through a work hardening program, and what they do is they basically emulate your work environment. I went to this place, and it looked like
Hell.
a torture chamber.
Did you look at him and say, well, now, who made you do that? Satan? The church lady?
She's not. Yeah, okay.
Was B over there? No, sorry.
What compelled you to say that?
Oh, that'd be funny if she was listening.
Satan? Satan?
We definitely did the echo hooked up.
Satan?
No, but they put me through this. They put me through this evaluation thing, and let me tell you, when I left the hospital, they had me on Soma and Demerol.
Oh, baby.
Demerol.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hard stuff.
Yeah.
I went and did one day of this thing for an eval.
Oh, wait, let's see if I can do that. Like, you remember the keyboards in the 90s, how they had, like, the girl voice? Oh, yeah. That didn't sound right, but you know what I'm going for.
Oh, yeah.
That's really close to it. They have that stupid keyboard thing. It's like, why on earth would you put that on a keyboard?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
Anyways, yeah, my manly voice is kind of gone since the surgery, so I can do women's voices really well.
I'll say you had one, sure.
Anyway, I digress. Mm-hmm. And that has nothing to do with being undressed.
So
either.
what did that place look like? Did it look like hell?
It looked like it was like a glorified weight room with cinder blocks and scaffolding and ladders everywhere. It was scary.
So this tells me one of two things. Either most people would look at it and think CrossFit Run, or like 1940s communism.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, when I was done with that eval, it was a 2-hour evaluation. They actually have a sled. They put 50-pound bags of sand on it and push you around.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, I had to go home and take a Soma and a Demerol afterwards.
Yeah, that
That's
sounds
how
good.
bad I hurt.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You could put your mouth up to a cup and change your voice like this.
Luke, I'm your father.
Hey, or no
You're gonna
cowbell.
break my cup.
It's my cup.
Whatever.
When did you get to own the cup? Wait a minute. No, this is your cup. It's got your marks on it. Do you wear lipstick?
Yeah.
That's gross.
On Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
When I'm on the corner of First and First, you know, the nexus of the universe. It's a Seinfeld reference, sorry. Which, by the way, I'm excited. Seinfeld has a new special, like a stand-up comedy special, coming next week on Netflix. So I'm excited.
I don't know why you would be. That is, you know what?
His stand-up is funny. I never
Seinfeld-
liked his show. It was like the one-liners. It's like The Office. I can't watch The Office. Like I couldn't stand watching the show Seinfeld because it was just all about those little one-liners. Like I couldn't put
Right.
myself into forcing myself
He
to watch
was
the rest
living
of it.
out his stand-up comedy routine.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, all the characters are great, but as a comedian, I love him. He's funny. I can follow him when I'm not watching the stupid show. I'm
Right.
sorry. Any of you Seinfeld people that love the show, I'm so sorry.
He's not.
Not really. No. You know, I couldn't get it. I am too, dare I say, stupid. I
Maybe.
can't even say stupid properly.
Was it a Titleist?
No, it's titliest. yeah.
Oh boy. You went there. I thought you said you made the show more classy. I told Amber today.
That was more like a
Joke.
yeah.
I know. It's all good.
I'm rhetorical. Everything I do, anyway.
That's what they're calling it these days.
Rhetoric.
Well, it's been fun. It's nice to have you back, though, Pat.
Thank you.
It is very nice. And we've got a good show coming up today. I think this is...
I've missed you a long time.
I miss you a long time, too.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Okay.
So long.
The awkwardness.
I know the long now. Hello, Patrick. So, but we got a great show coming at you this week today, actually. We've got some great news stories. Pat actually found a few news stories, or a couple news stories, which was great. Someone's pulling their weight. Yay.
It's a lot to pull.
I know. Tell me about it.
Leon's getting larger.
Hey. We got a movie review, which I watched most of.
Oh, so I don't feel so bad because I didn't watch it. I don't even know what it was.
I watched most of it. 21.
Oh, that's right.
This week was 21 with Kevin Spacey. And we've got a really cool song and song review that we're going to be doing today. You, my friend, my fun feathered friend, have not heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This will be brand new to you.
I like to hear.
Yeah, you will here in a bit. But why don't we get started with some news?
Here comes the stupid. News starts now.
Patio furniture, you are up first, my friend.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this story here comes from that little island way across the ocean, Englandia.
Are you sure about that?
No, I'm not actually. The news was, anyways, no, this was from a music festival, and I think it was here in the States.
It was in New York.
Yes. Sorry. I love it. So I'm going to read.
We're reading it from Mirror, which is a UK
story.
news thing.
Yeah. So it
But it's
threw
based
me
in
off.
the
It threw
States.
me off. Yeah. So, they're interested in the stupid stuff we do here, okay?
Okay.
I can talk like the guy from New York here, okay? Shut up
Okay.
already. All right, yeah. So here, the title goes Manberry's Vodka weeks before music festival. That's a freaking genius guy right there. This guy has been going to concerts.
Patent pending.
I had nothing to do with it. This guy had been going to concerts at this venue for years and years and years. So he knew the layout really well. So this venue's pretty tight. They don't let you bring your own drinks or food or anything. So what he did is he staked out the digs out there. And he took a big old Nalgene bottle, filled it with vodka, and buried it. And what he did with the smartphone is he marked it on his phone with GPS marking, so he knew exactly where it was. Problem is, he got to the venue, and of course it's an open venue. Seating is wherever the heck you want to go. Well, there's 40,000 people scattered around. He couldn't get to it, so it was a little bit difficult, but he did eventually find it. But I have to say, hats off, and I have got my hat off because I like the glare, and my solar panels are at work right now. But yeah,
dark. It's dark outside.
It's so dark. But yeah, it was really cool because I wouldn't even thought of that. Although, how many times have I snuck in candy into the movie theater? I'll never tell. Or sneaking in a bottle of something in my cowboy boot at Disneyland. If you ever want to get drunk at Disneyland, let me tell you, you got to wear some long boots. Well, sorry, all you children out there. I did not say that. Mickey Mouse, you did not hear that. Don't even think about it. No.
Send complaints to care of Pat.
But yes, so that's the big giveaway here is I'm looking at the picture here, and the guy's he's got a Nalgene bottle filled with vodka. Me, I would have mixed something with it. And I'm not a big, huge vodka-only guy, but he's got a shovel, this little garden trowel. I guess you just put that in your pocket when they wind you down and go, what's this for? It's for gouging out your eyes. I'd kill you. So I don't know. So it must have been, don't pack it down. You can dig it up by yourself with your hand. But it was really cool. This guy was smart, and I don't recommend this to anybody out there. I don't condone sneaking stuff in controlled substances into a venue because it's illegal.
Yeah.
But I have to say, smooth move, dude.
No kidding. I mean, that's genius. That's brilliant.
Uh-oh.
Did you not silence your phone?
I kill you too.
Seriously?
Oh,
noob.
Uh-oh.
Such a noob. Is it your wife?
No, it's somebody wanting to know if I'd gotten a hold of you yet. Hey. Anyway, so yeah,
let me guess. They're not watching the podcast right now.
No, and it's somebody we're supposed to go and hang out with.
Yeah, I know.
But
It's all good.
Anyway,
Can you silence that thing?
oh no, wait.
Somebody get on the chat and tell Pat to silence that stupid phone.
I real quick, I got to do this because my daughter. I'm sidebarring for a second, just for a second. My daughter is an evil mommy. She's got two.
Please, someone help me.
Uh-oh, my wife just texted me and said I'm a dork. She must be listening.
Thank you, Sherry.
My. Yeah, I am listening. I copied my daughter when we're driving down the road. Her kids have to stay awake in the car, so she does this wild banshee scream and just scares them to death, and they shake awake like I think that's borderline child abuse.
Yeah.
But check this out. I made it into my ringtone.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, you guys got to check this out. Tell me what you think of this.
Okay.
That is my ringtone, and when the cats are laying next to my phone, they have to be peeled off the ceiling.
Yeah.
I'm turning my phone off
Amber
now.
says, OMG, Pat is in big trouble.
Well,
He is in big trouble.
yes. Well, okay. Look, I'm silencing my. It's on silence.
Thank you.
Silence. I kill you. It's dead. Okay.
Thank you. The world thanks you, Pat. all of our listeners that are on watching.
Thank goodness
right
it
now.
isn't our sponsors.
I don't know how this is happening, but I keep going back and forth and seeing that the listenership keeps going up. So,
Is it?
yeah.
Wow.
Not
What
sure
are they
how or
listening
why.
to? Because I think this show's stupid. I don't know why
You
you'd be
would.
like,
You would. Anyway, we're doing my new story because you're being a boob.
Have you seen them?
Thank God, no. I don't wanna.
I don't mind now.
Oh. This lady is.
You said lady.
A lady. That's why I'm leaving.
You just totally ruined it.
Shut up, Pat.
Go ahead. Reach.
Arendira
Arendira.
Welinda.
She's a Welinda.
Welinda dangles by teeth above Niagara Falls in a daredevil stunt. Daredevil and professional aerialist, that lady, broke the world record Thursday.
That lady.
That lady. Thursday for the highest suspension over Niagara Falls on the 5th anniversary of her husband of 17 years. On the 5th anniversary of her husband of 17 years.
Spit it out.
What does that even mean? On the 5th anniversary of her husband of 17 years. Does that mean they've been married 17 years 5 times?
On the 5th anniversary of her husband of 17 years. Her husband, 5th anniversary. I don't know. She's been married to the man 17 years, and on the 5th anniversary.
Oh, walking. Okay. Walking over the waterfalls on a tightrope. This lady in Arendria hung by her teeth from
Arendira.
Shut up. From an aerial hoop dangling approximately 300 feet above the thundering water. Her act is a set of Guinness World Records for height, breaking the record Nick set when he hung from his teeth 250 feet above Silver Dollar City in Branson, Missouri.
I've got to say, 4 out of 5 dentists would be impressed with the teeth.
Yeah. So that's impressive. I mean, there's more to the story. I mean, they had to wear wires because of safety issues with New York state law.
Those guys are real boobs in New York, man.
They
What's
are. They have to get their hands in it.
They won't let you bury vodka in a venue, and you got to wear a wire when hanging from your teeth over Niagara Falls. Come on.
Speaking with reporters afterwards, Arendira.
Spit it out.
I can't.
Arendira.
Dyslexia. Said she couldn't hear anything while dangling because she was listening to music. Quote, yeah.
I wonder what she was listening to. Nirvana? I don't know.
I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Anyway, quote, I just had to put myself back to my backyard training, and I felt good enough that I was able to hang by my teeth a second time. She said in a press conference to reporters, she said she did not anticipate the wind to make the hoop shake as much as it did. The name
Indira.
There you go. Has a
we're going to call her Indira instead of Arendria.
Right.
That sounds like a bowel problem. I've got Arendria.
She's been doing stunts since she was 5 years old and said she hopes she can perform another act with her husband 5 years from now. Or pass the tradition on to... Pass the tradition of daredevil feats on to the next generation. Quote, I probably would want to spend all day long up there, she said. It was.
She's got a pretty smile. She's got a pretty mouth. Look at that. She's got nice teeth.
That's so horrible, Pat.
Sorry. They're right there. They're right there.
I mean, yeah, that's just.
It's a pretty smile.
You're so dirty.
What? I just said she had a pretty mouth. Come on.
My gosh.
My wife, by the way, just sent me a text and said that my head looks nothing like the potato likeness of myself.
You know why?
Why?
Because you shaved the goatee part.
Oh, that could be it. The lack of facial hair.
Yeah.
Oh, well, dang it.
Because you look like a potato.
I know.
You're missing the bottom part of your goatee.
You don't call me Spud Nuts for nothing.
I don't need to know what she calls you at home.
It's only in the garage.
Ew.
Yeah, we're here for the movie. Can we have 2 small drinks and a medium popcorn, please?
Sure, that'll be $87.95.
I can't unhear that.
can't unsee it either.
No, God, no. All right. This week we had 21. It's on Netflix. Dear God, Pat, why?
Because I haven't. It's been a while. I got to get it out of my system.
Oh, you know what she said? Amber just said, and the glasses. You're not wearing your glasses.
Oh, yeah.
They're right there.
Yeah. Well,
Why would you do that, though? Dude, you're so killing me.
Does that look better?
Is that better? I don't know.
I got the manly stash going on.
I swear, like I'm hearing music playing in the background. There's no
Stop
music.
swearing.
Sorry.
It's me whispering.
Sorry, Massa. Oh, man, that was bad. Sorry.
You think I'm sexy? Come on, baby, let me know. No?
Oh, dear God.
Is that the song you were hearing?
No.
Oh. Drew misses me long time.
I thought I did. Oh, jeez. All right, so this week we're reviewing 21, which is on Netflix. It's a Kevin Spacey movie. You know Kevin Spacey. And she says beautiful, by the way. Beautiful.
Gracias.
Yes, gracias. All right, so...
That's only on weekends before I mow the lawn.
You. So 21. Have you seen 21?
I have not. I don't know what it is. I know I've heard of 21 Jump Street.
This is it's a blackjack movie.
Who?
So blackjack,
Blackjack.
the game.
Oh,
21 blackjack.
21. Okay. I played a
We
card.
have a taco emergency. Someone call 911.
Hola. How many street tacos do you want?
17. Okay, so in a nutshell, you've got a college student who is brilliant. He's like knows numbers like that, like this, that, there, and he
Sing it, Father Guido Sarducci.
so good. So he's really, really good with numbers, and he's trying to get this one scholarship, which is a full ride scholarship to, I believe, Harvard, pre-med, and he's probably not going to get the the scholarship. And they told him it's because he hasn't done anything really special with his life, and he has 2 legs, because the guy who got it the year before had 1 leg, and then they asked him if he was willing to lose one just in case.
What?
Yeah, it was kind of funny. It was a joke, but it was not very good. And anyway, he impresses one of his professors, who is Kevin Spacey, and Kevin Spacey and one of the girls who's on the team convinces him to start going to Vegas with them and basically counting cards at blackjack. And they have a whole team, and they have signals to signify when a table's hot. So the high roller, which is this kid, comes in. He knows what table to sit on and when to run and anything like that. And it's him trying to save up enough money to be able to go to Harvard pre-med.
Hey, if you're gonna cheat Vegas, what better way to use the money than to go to school?
And you go to school, right? And I mean, I've seen it a long time ago. I've seen bits and pieces of it off and on.
I remember it now.
Yeah.
After you explained it, I remember the previews. It seemed pretty interesting.
It was pretty interesting. I'm not going to lie. I wasn't able to finish it, which is terrible. That's my job for the show.
You got more excited with Rain Man.
Not like we... Seriously, dude. It wasn't that great. I mean, it was okay.
5,600%. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
I farted.
Yeah.
Definitely farted.
Yeah,
I farted right now. I just definitely farted.
Definitely.
Which,
Yeah.
by the way, was not in the script of Rain Man. He actually farted in the phone booth, and so he played it off as the character. And it was awesome. One of the best parts of the entire movie. Anyway, but yeah, this movie, I mean, it's okay. It's well acted. It's well produced. It's
got Kevin Spacey. Can't go wrong.
It just didn't have the pizzazz.
You're too young. You just don't get it.
I like Kevin Spacey. It just, the pizzazz wasn't there. Like, it didn't draw me in and make me have to finish it.
Anything that has to do with Vegas and gambling just turns me up instantly.
I mean, Ocean's 11 was fun.
Yeah.
Ocean's 12, not so much. Ocean's 13 captured it again a little bit. But Ocean's 11 was still better.
I can't wait for Ocean's 14, 15, 16. You know, after Rocky,
like Rocky 37, right?
Yo, Adrian.
And the 100th Fast and the Furious, where they're all computer animated.
Yeah. They're no longer fast, but they're really furious. They're so pissed off they can't get in the car. I've lost my keys.
Fast and the Furious, Walker Edition.
Hey, I'm almost there. The car's 10 feet away. I'm almost there. Slow down. Hi.
Jump the hood. Are you kidding? Hi.
I think we've lost our movie. Yeah, what are we? 21?
Hi, lady.
Hi. No, I'm really saying hi. I'm not breathing. I'm hi.
They get up there to they're gonna do the drag race, and the girl's up there and she drops the flag or her handkerchief or whatever, and the guy just starts having a heart attack. I'm not my heart's not healthy enough for this.
Somebody bring me the nitro bottle, quick, stat. Oh, it helps. Are we off the movie now? Yeah. We've obviously lost 21. We're on to like the 85th anniversary of Fast and the Fast and Regular. Hi. Fiber. Okay.
Fast and it depends.
It depends. How fast are you? And it depends. I don't know. If they're full, I'm not that fast. Nice. I need a nice over here. Nice. Help me. I'm stuck to myself.
Oh, Amber would kill me. She's going to kill me, but this is just part of the deal. Sorry, sweetie. She wears shorts. And the funny thing is, they're not like super short shorts. She just wears like normal length, like down to the knee shorts.
But they're not a normal person. They would be up a little higher on the thigh, right? Is what you're going to say?
No.
No, that was a short joke, just in case you were wondering.
And she sits down to anything that could ever possibly be sticky in any way, shape, or form, like leather.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it sticks to skin.
Yeah.
And let's say a metal park bench.
Yeah,
it sticks to skin. So
it sticks to sin too. Yes.
Right. My car, the seats in my car are leather. Mm-hmm. My couch is leather. Mm-hmm. Her butt sticks to the seat.
You know what? My butt's leather.
Time. And she stands up. I ripped my butt cheeks off. True. Really? The ride?
That's all I could reach. Anyways.
Oh, Drew, why?
Why?
It's part of the process. You date me. You're dating a comedian in some sort of another. You're gonna get brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My wife, bless her heart, she had to put up with a whole lot of me picking on her, and you know,
to?
Well, you know, it's
when did it stop?
Never.
That's right.
But you know, she's got a good sense of humor until I get home. I love you, honey. Are you listening to me?
She's thinking, Pat's going to enjoy the couch.
Oh, uh-oh.
Oh, here comes your text.
My wife just sent me a text that says,
"Don't ever say anything about me again.
Save him." That's what it says. Save him. Honey.
Amber says she'll get me back.
There's no place to bury the body in the backyard. You got to dig through 3 feet of gravel. So never mind. Although she did tell me one time she came home and goes, you know, I learned a really valuable thing from a friend. That when you bury the body, you pour Tide detergent all over it and then bury it. And the cadaver dogs will never find you.
There you go. What's so funny is her mom, I was over at her mom's house and Amber and I were standing out and talking and her mom came up. She's like, Amber, if you need to kill him, I'll help you bury the body. And I'm like, well, what if I need to kill her? And she goes, I'll kill you and then bury both of your bodies over in your yard. Because she lives right across the street. I'm like,
why does she sound like Rosanna
I don't know, but I was
don't
like, Amber, don't make her mad because then she'll kill us both and frame us for murder-suicide.
They loved each other so much that they killed each other and buried each other.
That's right.
Yes. It was a neat feat. Wait.
Ha 6 feet under. No.
Was that a pre-burial burial?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know.
I've confused myself.
She can borrow my backyard if she takes Drew out with him.
Oh.
You should just be on the show with us, sweetie.
Yeah.
It would be fun. Yeah. All right, let's get on. We've got a couple more news stories. 21 was meh. It gets the 2 meh award.
I didn't see it, so I can't meh it, but I can go ahead and give it a
meh.
raspberry.
I mean, it's It's well done. It just didn't capture me. Like, it didn't catch my attention. Didn't make me want to continue watching it.
Coming from the guy that loves Samurai Jack.
That would be you.
We both love.
Yeah, I like Samurai Jack.
What was the one that you were hoping for? The cartoon that? Oh yeah, DuckTales. Really?
Ooh, which is back out.
Oh God.
I wouldn't mind Darkwing Duck,
No.
Tailspin,
No.
Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
Maybe.
Maybe
Well, I don't know. Anything that's Chippendales, I always see.
Rocco's Modern Life.
Yes, Rocco. It was a hoot. Yeah.
I loved it because Heifer
Heifer is a guy.
is a guy.
Yeah,
right.
and his name's Hef.
Hef.
G'day, Hef. Hello, Hef. Hey, Rocco. How you doing, man? You're a hoot.
You can still do the voice. It's awesome.
I know, right? G'day.
Good eye, mate.
G'day.
All right. So yeah, 21. Meh.
So it gets one mint and a raspberry.
That's right. Raspberry met for you.
.com.
So Amber and I started watching the new Jeff Dunham because he's got a brand new
is that-
special that's on just hit Netflix.
Where is it him where he's in his garage all the time where he's talking about projects?
No.
Oh, that's on YouTube.
He's in
got
Dublin, Ireland.
Ireland.
He's in Dublin, Ireland.
Dublin.
Yeah.
You got to say it right. Dublin, Ireland.
Okay. Anywho,
Dublin, Ireland.
not-
I'm probably not saying it right either. We'll have to talk to Mr. Ver and get it right.
he's not in Ireland.
No, he's Scottish, isn't he?
He's in the UK. He's just on the border. Of basically
whatever,
England and
they're
Scotland.
all blended over there.
Wow.
Blended.
Send hate mail to Pat. Leave Drew out of it. Drew cares.
You could tell us how the proper enunciation would be when you're talking Irish.
Anyway, so we started watching him, right?
think
We
he
started
just-
watching this special. And so Jeff Dunham has always been kind of dark, but he's been like, I want to say like lovingly and like happy dark. Like he makes the darkness seem happy. Yeah.
It's like
silence, I give
it's like
you-
hell, only happy hell.
Right, it is. It totally. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
The flame doesn't burn so much.
It's like it's dark, but at the same time, you're enjoying it. Like you don't feel bad about it being dark.
You don't feel guilty.
Okay, well, he got divorced, got remarried, now has twins, Basil, and twins, Basil Expedition. Anyway,
You lost me there.
he's got twin babies.
Twin childs, yes.
And dude,
Chilling.
seriously, he has become like super dark. Like his stuff, like I'm into dark humor. Anthony and I will,
Aunt Honey.
Aunt Honey and I, we will send each other dark memes back and forth. And it's one of the seriously, it'll be one of those things like I sure hope no one else is around him because that could be pushing too far for most people. That is the new Jeff Dunham.
I need
The
to
new
check
one
it out.
is like super dark.
so dark when you close your eyes you can actually see light.
Well, no, seriously, like you know how he usually would do this opening monologue and then he bring the puppets out?
Yeah.
Doesn't do it at all. No opening monologue. Yeah, you guys ready to see the puppets? Okay, let's get the puppets going. And I mean, doesn't make fun of Toyota Prius. Meep, meep. Nothing. He is just
He's gotten a little more foul-mouthed.
not necessarily. Yes, a
Yes,
little bit more.
I've
foul-
heard him recently, and
a
he
little
has
bit more.
He has definitely expanded his dirty
Vocabulary,
word
yes.
vocabulary.
But it's not just that. I mean, he seriously is dark. Like some bad crap happened to him in his life, and he is like
I'll kill you.
super dark humor with puppets.
That's kind of freaky, creepy.
Right. So anyway, all right.
to-
Once
Want to play with my puppet?
creep. Save me! Help! I'm in a van. This old man has captured me. Help! Why? Why?
I can stay home if you want.
I know it's good. All right. On to the next one. At least they caught the second robber that day.
Wow.
Police man nabbed trying to rob just burglarized restaurant. Police say a man with a knife tried to rob a Southern California pizza restaurant just a few hours after burglars had already stolen from it.
Duh.
Police lieutenant tells the San Gabriel Valley Tribune that burglars broke into a pizza chalet.
Pizza chalet.
Chalet. Wow.
Chalet.
I had it right earlier today. I was like, I got to make sure I say this right.
Not a shallot.
So I sound like don't
I
sound
think
like an
that's
idiot.
an onion.
Pizza Chalet on Tuesday and made off with $1,500.
I think that was their entire till, probably.
Probably. As the owner was cleaning up after the burglary less than 3 hours later, the knife-wielding man walked in and demanded money. The owner flagged down an officer providing extra patrol help. The lieutenant says the suspect, 19-year-old Ramirez, didn't listen to the officer's order to give himself up and fought with arriving officers briefly until he was subdued. He was also treated for minor injuries.
Yeah. Stun gun, baton to the head. Who in their right mind is going to rob a pizza place anyways? You got to be really... I mean, if
I don't know.
Hey, man, I just had the wildest ride with this serious weed, and I've got some major munchies. I got to have pizza, man. That's what I can see in
I
California.
mean, don't you want tacos at that point? I've always heard people want tacos. I have no experience there, so I don't know.
It's Doritos, dude. Doritos. Yeah.
That's why Taco Bell did the Dorito Nacho.
That's right.
Taco.
You know, and it's totally cool. And I won't go. I'm having a flashback, man.
I'm sure you are. Did you have Demerol before the show?
No, but I'll probably have some when I get home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of a short story.
It is. I know. It's good.
Really? Guy robs pizza place after it had been robbed. Duh.
Dum da dum dum. Let's just put it this way: if you're gonna rob a place, maybe not a pizza joint.
Or in California, it's already a poor state, and I'm not even going to go there. We can't get political here because, by golly, I can bury the state right now.
You could just break it off and it float away.
It wouldn't float. It's got too many fat-headed idiots over there that just sink right to the bottom.
All right. Well, what do you got? You got one more on there?
Yeah, this one's fun. This beautiful gal model grows a striking monobrow, and people think she's a beautiful inspiration.
I disagree.
You know what inspires me? Shaving the spot between your eyebrows. That inspires me.
So here's the thing. I know we're going to come off as sexist because we're guys. If we were girls, instantly we'd be okay and we could talk about this. But because we're guys, it's faux pas. Like, you can't talk about that. They're body shaming. How dare you? You're guys. You can't say that. Okay, here's the deal.
I lost my story.
We're guys, and we can tell what's attractive to us.
Yeah.
And is it bad for us to say whether or not? I mean,
look at me, Drew. You don't have a monobrow.
I don't. Neither do you.
You look beautiful.
And you know what? Guess what? These are all natural.
I don't even wax. Although my daughter, bless her heart, she is vicious with the tweezers. I found out one time that when your daughter walks up to you and says, "Hey, you got a hair there between your eyes. Can I get it?" And you say yes. Dear God, when 5 other people run up and hold you down as she sits there and plucks you like a spring chicken. She plucked every bit of the hair between my eyebrows, and then she goes, "Oh, look, there's a hair in your nostril," and started plucking all those out. And then she goes, "Oh, look, there's a hair in your ear," and started plucking all. Hence, no hair on my head. I figured if I shave it all off now, I'm safe later.
Now, you know what's funny about this? And again, this is going to go back to where people are going to say, "Oh, you guys are just sexist. You're just a couple of guys who just, you're body shaming and you're body shaming people. And you can't do that. That's horrible, evil, despicable. They're just sexist." Okay, well, first of all, I want to say this. Amber and I were talking about eyebrows. Was it yesterday or the day before? We were talking eyebrows, and I was showing her because there's a new thing where girls are doing these braids in their eyebrows where it looks like they're braided. And then they're also doing these waves where it kind of goes up and down.
Oh my gosh,
and they're doing the wave like lipstick thing. And I'm like, what the crap is this? And even she was freaking out like, why would you do this? This is ugly.
It's called the doily brow or something weird.
It's not just guys saying this is ugly and horrible and dear God, why would you do this? It's most women too. And the only the people who are sitting there like, oh my gosh, you can't body shame. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Everything is beautiful. If a woman is like 500 pounds and she's with the 95-pound guy, you go, girl. But if a 95-pound girl is with a 500-pound guy, he's just an awful nasty pig, because that's just how it is. But if you man talk about it, it's sexist.
Don't you point at me.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
So
Hey, you hear it first from Shanae Lavacqua. 3 snaps in a circle, sister.
anyway, do your story. Sorry.
Oh, well, you know what? It's funny because my story is one giant title and a blank page. So as I'm scrolling down to the bottom of the page.
Here's a picture of it, though. Here's the thing. Here's one of the pictures.
Okay, she looks like that famous artist, Mexican gal. What was her name? From Mexico. Help me out here.
Which one?
There was only one gal. She was a Mexican artist.
Jennifer Lopez play her in a movie?
For crying out loud. I don't remember.
Come on.
No, it wasn't Jennifer Lopez. It was...
If they did a movie on her, it was
it
Jennifer
wasn't
Lopez.
Penelope Cruz. It was the other one.
Penelope Cruz. What?
No, it was a recent movie though. But
How recent?
2000s something.
No, maybe I'm not thinking of who.
No, but this gal, she's got that monobrow. She was a famous Mexican female artist, and she was all into socialism and everything else. But she was very famous, and I can't remember her name. Anyways, I'm sorry for all you art nuts out there that know
It was
who.
Friday. Sorry, Friday. We were talking about this. Anyway.
What?
Amber commented saying it was Friday. We were
Friday.
talking about the eyebrows.
Well, anyways, I have to go carry on this story. The story has disappeared from my page, unfortunately. But
Well,
I scroll down to the bottom of the page, and this pops up in its place. Sex robot inventor insists I'm no pervert. After sex doll shouts, I can take it many times on this morning show.
That's just wrong.
Oh, and
That's just wrong. Anyway,
sorry.
uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Frida.
it's
Yes,
still
thank
here.
you, my dear. My wife just sent me a text. It's Frida. The show
Okay.
Frida.
There you go. You're right. That was not Jennifer Lopez. That's not who I was thinking of.
Frida. She's repeating Frida, 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 dummy.
No, that's what Amber's saying. She's like, "Oh my gosh, it's Frida,
Frida.
not Friday,
Not Friday.
Drew, don't be stupid.
Frida.
I thought you were missing the Y.
Yeah, Drew, don't be stupid. It's not Friday.
She tells me that all the time. She's like, "Stupid.
You're stupid.
Don't be so stupid. Stupid."
No, that sounds Cuban. Don't be so stupid, stupid.
Just
Hijo
called you
la
Cuban.
chicken. Oh,
You're gonna be on her list now, buddy.
I didn't call it Cuban. I'm talking about your accent.
Uh-huh.
Don't be stupid. That sounds like gangsta, you know. Don't be stupid, yo. Hijo la ching- Oh, I know better not say that because somebody might actually understand what I say. And
Right. And I mean, so here's the thing: is like, even reshaping the eyebrows, doing whatever else. I mean, some of these pictures are like, her hair's really frumpy. It's not put together.
It looks
She does
horrendous.
a lot of like lipstick and other makeup, but it's like she purposefully makes her eyebrows look as horrible as possible. And she always does. Now, this is something that bothers me with any model or actress that does it. She does the dumb mouth, where it's just like this. Partially open the whole time. They never really close it. Like,
It's like she was saying, duh,
duh,
duh.
duh.
Anyways, yeah, I
I don't know what you're saying. That's what you said. There's too much delay.
I really like the story next. I thought that's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
This doll sitting on the couch with this guy. He's holding her hand,
Yeah.
and it's
I mean,
a doll.
Here's another picture of her, though. I'll toss this
Freaky.
picture out there.
This isn't the sex doll, right?
No,
Oh, good. I don't want to see it.
I can't see. Where's it at? Did we get an ad? We did. We got an ad. We did that, and an ad popped up. right
Oh
on top.
no! You just advertised.
No, it didn't show anything. But there's another picture. Like, she does tons of lipstick, and her hair's all screwed up, and her eyebrows just look like super, super full. And I mean, some people are like, "Oh, you're such an inspiration." Okay, apparently she's really funny, and she does some of this other stuff. And it's like, I can get it if you got the whole package, and you're trying to do it, and you're just like, "Look, I don't have to fix my eyebrows to be fine." That's
I'm gonna
fine.
say it. If she wants to be an inspiration, she could be a great inspiration to how to spade and neuter your dog. Spade your children and neuter your husband. I don't know.
Oh, my God.
But she's scary. Halloween scary. This
She
has got to
is
be
Halloween
a
scary.
This has got to be a joke.
I don't know.
She's they call her a model.
She's gonna walk around, and somebody walks behind her, going, "Pen, pen, pen, cake, 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 pen, 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 cake, cake, cake." So Amber just commented, she said, "I can't wait to spend more time with Pat."
In the proverbial words of Bachman Turner Overdrive, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah.
Baby.
Oh, dear. Oh, there. Oh, there. Oh, there. Oh, there.
Spank me silly and call me rascal.
Hey, you know what time it is?
What time is it?
Music review! It is time for the music review. All right, so yet again, this is one of those things that I worked today to make sure I could pronounce this, and my mind is completely going blank. So if I butcher your name or your song name, somehow that just started randomly. I think I clicked a button.
Janapriyan Levine.
There you go.
And the song's called
Mohanam.
Mohanam.
Right, Mohanam.
Mohanam.
Yeah. By
Janapriyan
Levine.
Thank you.
Thank you. Out of the Sacramento, California area, has submitted the song Mohanam. And I listened to this again. I approve everything. We actually go through everything and we have to approve it because we're not just going to play anything and everything that gets submitted in. But hey, if you would like to submit your song, go ahead and email us a link, classlesschat@gmail.com, a link to the single, not to the full album. We do not have time to go through an entire album and we won't even try. Sorry. But send us a link to the single that you would like us to consider to play and review on the show, and give us some kind of a line saying that you give Classless Chat permission to play and discuss your song
remember,
on the show.
Kid tested and Drew approved.
That's right. It's got to be semi-family friendly, so no swearing in it, and it needs to meet some basic mixing and mastering requirements. It's got to be basically radio ready. Anyway, here is Mohanam. right, there you have it.
That was awesome.
I like it, dude. I really like it.
Yeah, you know, I was sitting there, I was kind of jamming to it and listening to it, and I thought, you know, that I'm trying to place the because there's a bunch of different ethnicity, different tones in there. I'm getting an Irish vibe. I'm getting an
Middle Eastern
Hindu vibe. I'm getting an African vibe. I'm getting all these different vibes out of it. So it's like a cross-cultural type of jam, and it was pretty cool.
It is. It's really, really good. And so it reminded me, and again, like I definitely hear the Irish thing in there. The fiddle work is fantastic. And remind me, you said he's remind me to chat back in on this. He's a Grammy award-winning fiddle player, correct? If I'm not mistaken, you said that in the email. But it reminded me some of the parts of it. So Amber's stepdad is Iranian. And so we go and meet with some of his family and friends. Well, more friends, but they consider him family, right? Because they're the local. And let me tell you what, the first time so far that they've one time at this point, they've had me go over and have food with them. So good. So good.
Is there a lot of lamb?
They did beef and chicken, so I mean it wasn't lamb or anything in these dishes, but it was so good. But they had music from Iran playing the entire time in the background, and I'm sitting there going, I wish I knew Farsi because I just wanted to understand it. And then they all start speaking Farsi, and I'm like, you guys suck. I want to know what you're saying.
They're talking about you.
What does that mean? It was so good. But dude, seriously, his music is beautiful. It's really, really well recorded. Obviously, it's well executed and played. The mixing and mastering work on it is fantastic as well. It's a phenomenal job. And I love it. All the different percussion types. Being a guitar player, but primarily a drummer and a percussionist, hearing all of the different drum instruments and percussion instruments in there was great. You don't hear a lot of that anymore, at least not in Western music. So it was fantastic. And he says it's David Balakrishnan. I hope I didn't butcher that. From the Turtle Island Quartet was the fiddle player. Nice. Did a great job. That was awesome. Cool. I like it. I like the whole thing.
I liked it too.
Keep it up. Keep it going. Send us some more stuff if you want. You know.
More.
I know you sent a few in there. I'll look at the third one. The one that you're saying there was a little swearing and talking about cocaine, which rhymed with Kurt Cobain. I thought that was hilarious. Like, rhymes with Kurt Cobain. What else?
Kurt Cobain. Well, is there any kind of referencing going on?
I don't know. I didn't listen to it yet. It was one of those, seriously, when I say we don't have time to go through like full albums, I mean it. It's like, my latest single, but we say this, so you probably won't accept it. But then I have this one, and if that one's okay, then if that one's not quite, if you want something a little different, I've got this one too. I'm like, okay, we're going to go with this one. And fell in love with it. Mm-hmm. I actually played this thing like 4 times earlier today in the studio. So it's good. It's good. I love it. The line is, yeah.
Cho-chain.
Yeah. So, hey. Well, all right. So thank you, man. Send us some more stuff if you ever want to. We'd love it and appreciate it. And it's great to have. And I will send you an email with the recorded version link, with the YouTube link, so you can share that stuff with all of your fans so they know you're on here. And we'll also get you a featured artist badge that you can put on any kind of social media campaigns or anything else that you have. That way you see it. And he says, oh, here's the line. I smell like the spirit of Kurt Cobain. I live fast like I'm blown a rock of cocaine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. It works. Mm-hmm. That works.
Yeah.
I want to hear it now. I'm going to have to play it.
I want to hear it now. Drew's having a flashback.
I am.
I want to hear it now, man.
It's going like this. But yeah, so I'll send you that stuff out either later tonight or tomorrow morning, just so you get that. Got a crazy amount of stuff going on right now, but I will get that out to you as soon as possible, man. Thank you so much. And again, send us some more stuff. Love it.
Fantastic.
Love it. Love it. On to the next part, which has become like the cult classic part of Classics Chat. It's what everybody asks for. Are you ready for this?
What?
I do believe it's time for another delectable tale. Won't you join us down on Storybook Corner?
I'm trying to type and I'm using swipe and it is killing me. I'm trying to say thank you back and it's coming up as taco you.
Taco you too.
Thanks, phone.
I love you, phone. It's taco time, ladies and gentlemen.
There is no bigger compliment for my people than taco you.
Taco you forever.
So okay, before we get into the story, we'll do one more Amber segment because this is funny. Her mom,
Amber, sorry, I told you I was sorry.
We love you a long time.
No, he loved you a long time. I like you bunch.
That came out really wrong too.
Oh. He loved you a long time. I like you little.
I like you a lot. There you go.
I like you a lot.
Yeah, I like you bunch was like, well, which bunch? No, sorry. Anyway,
I'm looking at a dead man right now. You're gonna get hurt, mister.
The question is from who?
The gun's coming out. Somebody's gonna.
So Amber's mom likes to razz on her that she's not, how you say, good cook.
Oh no.
She says that she burns everything, like she burns a bowl of cereal, like things like that. I mean, like, you know,
she make water bun.
Even Mila, her daughter, like is even saying she burns everything.
Mila, you die now.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, no, she's like, she burnt rice. And I'm like, you cook rice in water. How do you burn something that's in water?
Oh, you mean I was supposed to add water?
Right. She's like, she burns it. She burns it. And so Amber was like, I am going to make you dinner for tonight. And she was telling me this yesterday. She's like, tomorrow night, I'm going to make dinner so you don't have to worry about that before the podcast. I'm like, oh, baby. Yes, thank you. I love you a long time. And I'm going to make tacos. I'm going to make shredded beef tacos and chicken tacos. And I'm like, okay.
It's funny because he actually did that. I saw it.
It was like,
all the air left the room when he did
attack.
that.
Okay. I take taco. I'll do it. And she did, and she made these tacos. And okay, so her crock pot died. She was using 2 different crock pots to make the meat, and hers died. And
there's a red flag right there.
So the beef didn't get done because it wasn't cooking.
I'm just kidding.
But the chicken was phenomenal.
Okay,
like super good. And you had some of the salsa.
Yeah, the salsa was good. Stop drilling on yourself.
Oh, dude, it was so good. She made these tacos, and her mom made some Spanish rice. We had tacos, like street taco style and Spanish rice. And I'm sitting here like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Oh, and her mom's texting like, well, tell Drew that I'm sorry about this or blah, blah, blah. And she goes, he hates it. I'm like, okay. Not even close to true. I loved it. Anyway, she doesn't burn everything. That's what I'm getting at. She doesn't burn everything.
Almost everything, but not everything.
Right.
Like Cheerios. He hasn't burned a bowl of Cheerios yet, right?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Have you seen her bring a pan of water to a flame yet?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
The food that you have had so far has been
eatable.
A, exceptional. B, edible. Or C, meh.
No, A, because the only thing she's made the street tacos. The tacos, I think, are the only thing she's made so far.
One,
awesome.
You have saved your life
from
answering that multiple choice questionnaire properly.
Yay!
Good for you. You get a star.
Woo! All right. You know what? Pat is back, so Pat's going to do this one. Pat's going to do this story. We've got part 2 of the clown face. This one is called Scared.
Oh, boy.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
All right. Here you go.
Well, now, I wasn't here the last time for Clown Face Part 1, but I am definitely here, Pennywise.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. For Part 2, called Scared.
That's what she said.
You don't want to know what happened next. I saw that he had red eyes. He had... Oh, what had happened? The guests and I were scared. Scared. Dad and Mom were not scared. Oh, you can't fool a parent. Was I in a horror land or what? I hope not, because I was in Loserville. I've never been to Loserville. I don't lose at nothing. Anyways, the clown had a knife and probably going to kill me.
Bah, you're gonna die.
Shut up. So scary. Very scary. The scariest moment in my whole entire life, I said to myself. He nearly almost killed me. Too far in the story. Back to the story. I got up and I kicked him to death. So it seems so. What for the next part?
I don't know what that means.
Shut up. Rotten feathered bird, you lice-covered creature, you.
That's what you get. You need a lozenge.
Yeah, right. I think I swallowed one of your damn feathers, bird.
All right. Well, we don't have a crap from set again this week. Jeff Geoff has been working on a couple different projects. No, not Jeffafa. This is Geoff. Different Jeff. Geoff.
I think he got tired of you.
He probably did.
I think he actually misses me. And now that I'm back, he'll show.
You know what? That's probably true.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
now
let
that
him,
Pat's back,
you know, next message I send him, I'll be like, Pat's back. And he'll be like, I'm back in.
Oh, bring me up to speed.
Beam me up, Scotty.
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
You don't think so?
No, not yet.
All right. Well, that's okay.
Too soon.
Well, you know what? Hey, but this has been a good show. We've got me in trouble. We've got Pat in trouble.
Yay.
We talked about a really crappy movie that broadened us into like 7 more. Yay. We had some fantastic music.
Fantastic, yes.
And we talked about some really stupid stories.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't have happened.
Hence the whole title, Classless Chat with Drew and Pat.
Arr.
But it is better than saying assless chaps with Drew and Pat, I tell you.
Because I don't wear those.
No, that's a good thing. You should put some pants on, though.
I'm wearing shorts. They're close enough.
I don't know.
You don't like my legs?
No.
What's wrong with my legs?
You're too sexy for your legs.
The only time I think I've ever heard you'd be hotter as an amputee.
You make white socks look sexy, baby.
Oh boy, put them under your sandals, boy.
Oh, and by the way, you got a pretty mouth.
And I'm gonna go kill myself.
Ding, ding, ding.
Amber agrees. I would look better as an amputee. Is that what you're saying, Amber?
Oh, it'd definitely bring you closer to her height.
That's gonna die.
I'm gonna die. Oh, that's drinking. I'm gonna die.
Sherry, hope you have his life insurance filled up. We're good.
I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
I'm not worth much alive or dead, apparently.
She says, no, I love your legs. And wow, ouch.
It only hurts when you get cut below the kneecap.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
My wife stopped commenting on my phone, so
Probably
I think
she's smart.
I'm in deep doo-doo.
You are. She's like, and he's in too deep. I lost him. Yay!
Group clap.
Yay!
Let's have one for the special needs guy behind the computer. Oh.
Which one?
Right.
All right. Well, it's been a great show. Sorry, Amber. We love you. That's why you get picked on.
We need tequila on this show.
Tequila. Dun, 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 dun.
No.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that's right. I was doing Lowrider.
Yeah. Take a little trip with me. Hey.
That starts with, yeah, all right.
Lowrider.
It's the starting song for the George Lopez show.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I can say to all my Hispanic friends out there, mi tortuga tienes muy grande pantalones.
It's true. All right.
Adios.
Well, thank you guys so much. I want to thank you to all of you listening to the show, both on the live stream and chatting. You guys have been a great time. It's been really fun, actually, with the chat room today. It's a great time on here on YouTube. And everyone who listens to the show after on the recorded set, thank you so much. We ask that you subscribe to us either on YouTube or on iTunes, and leave us a review on iTunes if you wouldn't mind. That would be great. Look us up, Classless Chat on iTunes. Leave a review. We love you muy, muy grande if you did. I know that's not proper, but I'm just doing it anyway. Anyway, we would like to say thank you to our Patreon.
Mas grande.
Yeah, there you go. We'd like to say thank you to our Patreon supporters. If you feel like you have an extra $1 or $2 hanging around every month and you're not sure what to do with it, throw it our way. It's patreon.com/classlesschat. Thank you guys so very much. Have a great rest of the week. Peace.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to Classless Chat with your hosts, Drew and Pat. Be sure to listen again next time. You never know what these two are going to say.